Good evening, everyone, and I hope you had a nice day today. Welcome to our session from the series of work ethics sessions. And this is today we'll start with work ethics. So the content of this session will be a definition of work ethics, and we'll have some examples of ethical behaviors in the workplace, and also unethical workplace behaviors, and how to solve unethical issues at the workplace, and what are the possible consequences of unethical behavior. Next. Right. So definition of work ethics. People, look at work ethics in different ways, but mainly it is about values, moral principles, and standards that need to be followed by both employers and employees in the workplace. So, in every place, employers and employees should have values, should have moral principles, standards. So they apply these, and it becomes like a normal behavior between both parties. Some people look at it as a set of regular rules and regulations that need to be followed by all staff of the workplace. So some people look at it only as written rules, regulations. So when there is an issue, people go back and see it. So this is how some people look at it, because some people only look at what is on the papers, not only something comes from their inside. Also, work ethic can be work ethics can be referred to how you feel about your job, and how you passionate about your job, how creative you feel about your job, how you look at the situations at your job. Now, examples of work ethics are there are different examples. So one of them is to obey the company rules and regulations. So each company, they have their own rules in terms of attendance, in terms of about how people behave at work. So they have it as they call it as a code of conduct. So all employees should read that either in the employment contract, or maybe it's written, or maybe shared by emails. There are some standards and rules, done by the company. And also professionalism and standards. So a person himself, the company itself should have their own standards of professionalism. So they have like a brand, in their dealings. They say the truth, they communicate transparently with each other, internally and externally. Also, to develop professional relationships internally and externally, communicate effectively inside and outside the companies, take responsibilities, and as individual, you need to take individual to show, following work ethics, to be accountable of what you're supposed to do, uphold trust between all parties, show initiative without being told. And at work, the person should always do work and create something new, and be creative, okay, without waiting people to tell him you need to do this. Because what we used to do, what we see all the time, people are always waiting instructions to work. They don't do themselves, they just wait. Okay, so this is not the right way of working. Okay, also there should be mutual respect between colleagues, also between managers and employees. So there should be respect as a part of work ethics. Right. Now, unethical workplace behaviors, if you see these pictures, there are different, unethical issues here. So the first picture here, see at this manager or employee shouting at his colleagues, and this is not an ethical way of communicating with people and speaking with people. Even if you give instruction, you should not give it in this way. Second picture shows a lazy employee, maybe coming late, work compiled, and he's not doing the work on the right time. So this is also unethical at workplace. Here, third picture is talking about each other and also gossiping. So this is not a healthy workplace. If anyone, everyone speaks about each other and no proper communication is there, so it will be very negative on the people themselves. The last picture here shows, taking money for not the right thing. Okay, so either stealing, either bribery, from someone else. Okay. Other also unethical workplace behaviors is like telling lies. You're lying to managers, lying to colleagues, lying to customers. So this is not a professional way. Also taking credit for others' work. So it happens a lot at sometimes, people steal each other work and they go to managers and they say, I did this and I did this and achieved this. Actually, it is not their work. But later on, if people discover, this person will not be, in a good position. If you can go back. Okay. Also, discrimination and harassment. Discrimination means, looking at people in terms of gender, male, female, nationality, religion. This shouldn't be there at the workplace at all. All employees are equal, females, males, like nationals, from multinational, all should be the same. Okay, Muslim, not Muslim, non-Muslim, all should be the same. Harassment is also, like raising voice, being angry at people. This is not a right thing. The other one is non-office related work. So you are working in a company for 8 hours. So you need to use that 8 hours only for that company.